What is up, my viral gamers? It is VG Infection coming back at you guys with another Rust tutorial guide here today. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing the Dome Monument. I think there's a lot of great potential with the Dome, so I just really wanted to go in depth with it for you guys, kind of show you where all the loot is around it, how to run it, and everything like that. So, if you enjoy these kind of videos, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it helps out the channel so much. And if you haven't already, be sure to join our Discord channel. I will leave a comment down below for you guys to join from there. But let's get the ball rolling on today's video for you guys. Alright guys, so pretty basic here. Running Dome is not difficult at all. I don't get why people make it seem like it's a difficult task. It really is not. All you have to run Dome, it's pretty basic. You just need a full set of burlap so you don't take radiation. That's literally all you need. As long as you have a full set of burlap, you'll be good. And then you can literally just take a stone or anything to break the barrels with, and that's pretty much all you're gonna need to run Dome. Like, seriously guys, obviously I would recommend taking weapons, because if you take weapons you can defend yourself and protect yourself if you get loot. But if you want to know the bare minimum to run Dome, this is literally all you need. You just need a full burlap set. All you need is a tool, so even just a rock, and you're good to go. So let's head on over to Dome. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm approaching Dome here. This is what it looks like. I would always suggest before you leave, obviously just check to make sure you know where Dome is on your map. It's typically gonna be like right where the snow meets the land, but that is not always the case because each map is differently. But I have noticed in a lot of builds that the Dome is around the snow area, kind of up north. But each map is different, so just make sure you check your map, guys. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep running towards Dome here for you. Okay guys, so we're here at Dome now. So before we actually go up on the Dome and get loot up in there, I want to show you guys and teach you guys the importance of getting all the loot in the area, especially if, like for me, I'm a beginner. So when you're first in a server, it's really important to maximize the amount of loot you can get, the components, because that breaks down to you eventually being able to recycle certain things and boost how fast you tier up in this game. So the key to running monuments, guys, is make sure you maximize the loot. So around every monument pretty much in the game, there's going to be barrels and there's going to be little things all around it for you to basically ease your way into this wasteland. So the first thing you're going to do is obviously break the barrels here. I'm going to get scrap, propane tank from that one. Also right here, guys, this is important. This is an oil refinery. So what you can do is typically in Dome or around Dome, there's going to be these red barrels, and red barrels give you low-grade fuel and crude oil. This is important because you need this to obviously operate things like chainsaws and stuff like that, but typically you're not going to be worried about that when you're a beginner. But to make furnaces, you do need the low-grade fuel. So if you're struggling to get the low-grade fuel, this is a great way of going about doing it. Because you have the barrels here, you can literally just come right over here while you're running the loot. And as long as you have some wood here, you can literally just come over here, put some wood in here, and you can start smelting. And what that's going to smelt down into is this low-grade. So the low-grade fuel is what you need to make like your furnace and things like that. Yeah, see, the basic furnace takes 50 low-grade. So if you're struggling to figure out how to get low-grade, or you're just struggling to get it in general, like you just can't seem to get it and keep it, this is a great way of doing it. Running Dome is an excellent way of getting low-grade because there's almost always red barrels here, and like I said, you literally just put wood and the low-grade in there, and you can just melt it down to low-grade fuel, and you can have 50 in no time. Alright guys, so now that all the loot has been taken from the bottom, and I showed you guys how to do that, and obviously it can spawn in different places than what I showed you, and there could be more or less. That's just, the loot varies in this game all the time, guys. But first things you're going to want to do to get up on Dome is you're going to have to walk up this red pipe right here. There is going to be a loot crate directly to your right when you're coming up that. Can have some good stuff, as you guys can see. Just got some trousers. We'll go ahead and throw those on. Over here, there is another barrel that you can grab if you want, guys. Got Got some more scrap. Lost the propane tank. It's all good. All right. Then once you jump onto here, guys, there's going to be a little broken ladder here. You're going to jump over to that. Then there is going to be a pipe that you have to climb up. What I like to do is just hug this right here, get right next to it, crouch, start moving up, and then you can stand up, and once you're on it, you're good to go typically. I always start crouched. That way you can line yourself up pretty easy. Okay, so this spot is significant, guys. So all that stuff I showed you previously, you can run without any armor. But right here, when you get here, if you're not wearing a full set of burlap clothing, you will take radiation. And I can prove that. If I take one piece off, I'm taking radiation now. So you have to have at least a full set of burlap right here. If you have other clothes, great. It'll protect you even more. But the bare minimum is you need a full set of burlap. So once you come in here, guys, you're going to go directly in front of you to this ladder. You're going to come up here. There's going to be a loot crate right around here. Grab that. Not the greatest, but still loot. You can then come right down here to your left, guys. There's going to be another loot crate. Alright, guys. So once you grab the loot from down there, you're going to continue up here where it goes upwards. You're going to take a left right here. There's going to be these water barrels. You jump on them. And then there's going to be a ladder here. We're going to climb up that. Perfect. Come down here and then back up. This part, just sprint straight at it and jump. You can't fall off right here. You can jump as far as you want into it. You can crouch too if you want to stay aligned. And then what I do right here, guys, is just run and jump. It's as simple as that. Once you understand the timing of that, it's really easy, because I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder if you try and come around that end and then stop and then try and jump. You're going to mess up a lot more and fall. So just sprint along the straight part and jump. That is your best bet. This pipe right here, I always approach it crouching. And I typically crouch all the way across this one just because I hate falling to my death. It's absolutely annoying because your loot is almost guaranteed to be gone if you fall and die down there. Someone is going to get it. Alright, and then we're going to take a left here, guys. There's going to be 2 loot crates on this section up here. Got some sheet metal, some more scrap. Metal pipes, some more scrap. And then right here, guys, you see that loot crate down there? Super easy to get to. I don't understand why people leave this one. You literally just crouch right there and then you can run once you're in line with it. I mean, that's a lot of loot that you would have just missed out on. Like, it's just pointless to leave it here. And look, it just spawned twice, guys. I just got 2 loot crates for the price of 1. So, like, it literally gets hit that infrequently that it spawned twice for me. And then you can just keep walking up the pipe again and come back the way you just came. Jump up here. Look, here's even another loot crate, guys. I missed this one. Either that or it spawned twice too. Then this part, guys, I just YOLO it. Just run straight at it and jump right towards the edge there. And you're going to make that every time. Easy peasy. Alright, we're going to continue on up. Right up in here is going to be a barrel that you can hit, guys. Go ahead and hit that. Got a propane tank and some more scrap. We are almost to the top now, guys. You just got to keep following this way up. It's really easy, guys. It pretty much leads you up to the top. It's not like a maze or anything like that. And then once you get up here, this is where the money's at, boys. This is 4 military crates. And military crates have a chance to spawn a lot better loot. So we're going to go ahead and grab these real quick. So we got a targeting computer, which you recycle down into tech trash. Some tech trash and normal scrap. We got an SMG body and some more scrap. And then in the last one here, we got more tech trash, we got a medical syringe, and scrap. So all in all, guys, not too bad. Obviously, when you come up here, you're going to be wanting more probably like guns and things like that. And you can definitely get that up here. You can get Tommies, DBs, all the basic guns, and even up into some of the higher tier guns, guys, because it's military crates. They're boosted. They're higher tier loot. And I'm going to show you guys how to get back down. And I have a little certain way that I like to take, and you can get even more loot from going this way. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. But basically, just start coming down the way you just came up. Apparently, this barrel just responded. All right. And then you keep coming down here, guys. Try not to do this too fast because you can make mistakes. But what I like to do at this part, guys, is I just start basically on the pipe here, not sprinting. See, my character model is not sprinting. I then sprint and jump right there. That's how I do that. You're then going to keep coming down this way, guys. We have to come back across this pipe. Again, guys, I do like to crouch just because I really hate falling off this. Then once you get over here, you keep coming down. We're going to have to go across this pipe. Again, just run straight at it, just like that. Then come right here, guys. Get on the straight part, start sprinting, and jump. Just like that. You can then come up above here. Go across like this. And then basically we're right at the beginning again, guys, right where we jumped up on those water barrels. But instead of going back through that way, guys, right here, there's a little alternative way to come down, and there's a lot of barrels that can spawn on top of these silos over here. And the way to do this without taking damage, or taking a lot at least, is just land on the rail right here. And then as you guys can see right below me, there's this pipe. Just walk right towards that. Perfect. And then all these barrels up top you can grab too. Once again, these red barrels, guys, they give you the low grade and crude. Blue barrels give you components. Got some rope, scrap. Sometimes there's some over here where you jump down, I believe. And then also the silo across has some loot as well. See, guys, over here you got 2 more red barrels. More crude oil. Low grade. 2 more blue barrels. Got some salvage shelves there. So basically, guys, that is how you run the entirety of Dome. That's pretty much all the loot that you can expect to get off of it. Obviously, loot runs will vary. You'll get better loot and worse loot sometimes. Like, this isn't half bad. I would have liked to have at least gotten like a gun out of it or something like that, but I can't complain. I got a decent amount of stuff off of it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, guys, so for the last part of this video, the reason I'm here in Bandit, I want to show you guys typically what I like to do when I run Dome. So on this map build, Bandit camps right next to me. You can go to any recycler that you guys want. I just come here because it's safe and you don't have to worry about dying. But what I like to do is I like to come up here to the recycler, guys, in Bandit camp and recycle my components that I don't need. Because here's the one mistake that people make in this game that I see happening all the time. And this is a mistake that a lot of beginners make. These components that you get when you're looting, guys, like gears, you don't need these right off the bat. Put them in the recycler and get the material for them. The raw material is more important when you're building up, guys, for all these things. You don't need that because you're not going to be building a semi-automatic gun right now. You're not. You don't have it learned. There's no point in keeping that, guys. Get the high qual out of it. Get the metal fragments. Get the scrap. That's what's important when you're building up early game, guys. All this stuff can boost you super far when you get it all smelted down like this. The targeting computer gives you tech trash, and what you can do with tech trash is turn it into scrap, and it gives you a lot of scrap, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. So, I mean, as you guys can see, just from that dome run, I'm already at 227 scrap and 525 metal frags. Like, that's super decent. And now I'm going to show you guys why tech trash is so nice early game. So take this tech trash and recycle it, and just watch how much scrap you get off just 7 of it. So literally 7 tech trash gave me 140 scrap and 7 high quality metal. So now in a total, guys, from running Dome, I'm already at 367 scrap and 525 metal fragments. That's like, that's absolutely insane. Just off of running Dome once, guys. Like, you can research so much stuff with that already, and that's just running it one time. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for the video here today. As always, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and develop, guys. And we love hearing from you guys anyway, so just drop a comment down below. We would love to hear from you guys. But until the next video, guys, this is VG Infection, signing off.